Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You may have noticed that this video is coming out the day after St. Patrick's Day. This is not going to stop me. We are going to make some coasters that look like shamrocks. So, I have green yarn, and I have a hook somewhere. What hook do I need? 5mm. The classic, the OG. So I will link this pattern in the description. It's a free pattern I found on Ravelry. We're gonna see how it works. I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna come together, but we're gonna try. It says you work it in the round. Let's see if we can get a center pull. Not you, I know exactly what you are. Okay, not a clean one. Don't mind me. Just have to clean up after my yarn, it barfed. Is there hope? No, I don't think there is. Okay, we're doing the outside because we suck. Also, before we get started, since it's St. Patrick's Day, I made a shamrock shake. I'll put the recipe for that in the description. The general consensus seems to be vanilla ice cream, whole milk, and mint extract. I didn't have mint extract, but I had peppermint schnapps, so I feel like that's more appropriate, honestly. And it worked. It is good. It is super watery though, but that's partly because my freezer. Where did I put my hook? There it is. My freezer is evil and cannot keep anything frozen. So my ice cream was soft to begin with. I also was supposed to blend it, and I did not do that either because I didn't want to dirty my blender for a single milkshake. So we have that. Started with the chain 2, and then the first round, 6 single crochet. We actually started with a magic circle, but I forgot to narrate that. Here's my crochet hot take, and you guys are welcome to beef with me in the comments. I don't think a magic circle is that hard. It's annoying and awkward, but it's not that hard. I don't know what this is. I think they're doing the chain 4, and I just immediately assumed it was a magic circle. Chain 1, 2 in each little thing around. That was wrong. Anyway, now that like St. Patrick's Day is actually over, let me know how it went for you guys. Let me know how your Tuesday was. Did you get crazy with it? I probably did not because I have to work. Actually, I think I get Wednesday off next week. So maybe some bad decisions will be made. My god, is anyone else's seasonal allergies so bad? I don't know what it is. I've had to take a Benadryl multiple days this week. Mostly because I'm working in a library right now. And, you know, I'm working with old books. They do make you sneeze. Maybe the peppermint will fix me. Honestly, I probably could have added more peppermint. Man, I haven't had a real shamrock shake in so long. I used to love those things. Used to like every year in March, harassing my local McDonald's, being like, do you guys have it yet? Do you have it yet? Can you give it to me yet? You gotta love that about a small town, is that sometimes the like the nationwide promotional events just don't happen. Okay, how much do I care? I don't think I care. That is 3 rounds. Done. Round number 4. Same thing, just making a circle. I'm fine with that. This, by the way, this pattern, I will link in the description, but it is written by Tammy Archie. So thank you to her for making this possible. Truly, people who provide free patterns, they're the real heroes. I don't even know if I want to make something until I start it, like just to see how difficult it will be. So, you know, free pattern, lovely, lovely way to just like try it out. Ah, no. I've talked about this before, but I swear like I know how to count until I start crocheting. And then I just forget. I feel like this is a phenomenon that should be studied. Why can I only count when I'm not crocheting? And not even count, like I was like making A's in calculus in high school. Like I'm like if I'm passing difficult math, I should be able to count, but alas. You know what? I bet it's because it's geometry. Geometry, my age-old enemy. Okay. 4th row. Okay, this is where it's gonna get weird, because now I have to make the leaves, and I don't totally understand how this works. So, slip stitch, chain 1, 1, 2, don't fall asleep on me, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 single crochet, chain 1, turn, 6 again. Okay, which I know you guys probably can't see what I'm doing, but this is all we have right now. Just a little circle. It's not even big enough for one of my tiny cups. That's okay, we'll fix that. 2 single crochet in the first and last stitch. And again, this pattern will be in the description, so if you hear me mumbling or you're like, what the hell is she talking about? You can go look. You can go see it for yourself. And then tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about with like facts behind you. 4th row, chain 1, turn, 1 in each. So that's 8. Okay, and now this is where it gets complicated. So skip 1, and then single crochet, same stitch, half double crochet, double crochet, and triple crochet. Okay, I hate a triple crochet. Actually my enemy. And then do it backwards in the next stitch. Okay. I got you. I picking up what you putting down. Okay, that's not too hard. Okay. Look at that. We got one little petal. One little petal flower thing. Chain 1. Skip 1. And then are we repeating that? Looks like it. I've been watching too much Supernatural because every time that something bangs in my house, which happens a lot because my house is old, now I'm like, haha, what if it was a ghost? Let me have a sip of my fake milkshake. Maybe that will fix me. I don't know what that red is. I'm gonna ignore it and we'll find out what happens later. Because like you get to the end of the row and you slip stitch and then it's telling you to make more stitches. I don't know where that's supposed to go. I just slip stitched down there and now I'm back on the circle. I think that's right, but we'll see. And that's the thing with free patterns. You just kind of have to accept that, you know, they haven't gone through like the testing process that paid patterns have. So there may be some stuff that's really obvious to the person writing the pattern, but not so obvious to us schmucks. There we go. I'm happy with the screen I picked out. I've never had a Joann's where I live, so, you know, like it was sad when it closed because I had been in a Joann's and it is kind of like the best options whenever it comes to a craft store without being super over expensive. But I keep waiting for Michael's to get their good stock from Joann's, not that they're partnered. And I feel like it's a little bit better than it used to be, but it's still nowhere near where Joann's was. At least not in store. Which is sad because it means that my best option for craft supplies is Hobby Lobby. There we go, we're back to making leaves. Okay, that's not too hard. That's 2 of our 4 leaves. That's what we have so far. It's a little awkward looking, but sure it'll look better once I have the other 2 leaves and then the stem. And it also looks like there's a border around it. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other 2 leaves and I will come back whenever we do the border and the stem and everything. This is it. At the end, I haven't sewn in the edges yet. I think I messed up. I think I accidentally added some stitches. So kind of got to the part in the pattern where I was supposed to do the edging and it just wouldn't work. So I made the tail first. And then I went around everything just with a single crochet. And it looks pretty nice. If I leave it out, it like slowly unwrinkles, and I know you guys won't be able to see it, but it's about the same size as this big old water bottle. So I bet it's perfect sized for like a coffee mug or something. Then I went ahead and made a second one, just to see what was up. And this one I was a little more careful about counting. I think it came out a little bit better. But look how cute they are. Yes, I don't think I'll be able to get it out. And I don't want to make another one. I'm not even sure if I have the yarn for it. But if you go back and watch my Halloween crochet video, I did like a bubbling cauldron coaster set for Halloween. And I would love to get that cauldron out and put these in it, and it would be like a pot of gold, you know, like that sort of thing. I feel like that would be very thematically appropriate. I have to go get my dog up from a nap. He's been crated for 2 hours because if we don't crate him, he gets really irritable. There's so much wrong with him. He's special needs. But yeah, then I'm gonna start making a couple more so I have a full set of 4. I'll check in as I go along. But yeah, we made some good progress. All right, guys, I have 4 of them, and I got better at it. Like, I think this is the last one I made. She's very neat. We're happy with her. So yeah, now I can weave my ends in real quick. I'm gonna do very sloppily because you know what, I just can't be bothered sometimes. I did have to take like a 2-day break from this because my sinuses tried to kill me. But you know what? We prospered. I also, whenever I'm done weaving these ends in, I do have a sparkling water here that I can test them on. So that's 1. I got caught up on my Jacksepticeye while working on these. I'm super behind on all those videos. Also, my mom started watching Supernatural with me as I was like finishing. So she has seen season 12 to season 15, which in my opinion is the worst part of the show. Like, genuinely, she could not have picked a worse time to join in. So now I'm showing her what the original arc was like because genuinely the original arc is the best part of the show. And she is enjoying herself, and I'm enjoying myself too because I can focus on all like the Easter eggs instead of the plot. But so that's been my TV time as I've been watching Supernatural, so I haven't been watching YouTube as much, which is a shame because Resident Evil Requiem just came out and I haven't watched any of it. I'm very disappointed in myself, so we need to work on that. God bless whoever taught me that you can use a smaller hook to weave your ends in instead of a needle, because God, it makes my life so much easier. Like, this is just so much quicker than threading the needle and trying to fit into all the stitches. Genius. Whoever discovered that, genius. Saving crocheters everywhere. There we go. Let's just snip those ends. I didn't consider this until I had already committed on every single one, but I think if I were to make these again, I wouldn't make the tail quite so long. Maybe instead of 15, more like 10. It's just a lot of real estate that you can't use for your drink. I need to replace these shears because one of the blades keeps sliding out. Are we all good? Look at that. Look how cute. So cute. I'm glad I found this pattern because I did find a couple where you made all of the leaves separately and then sewed them together, and I'm like, that's too much work. That's too much work for a coaster. That's so cute. Here, I'll move so you guys can see it. Isn't that so cute? Delightful. I'm happy with that. I wonder, I'm gonna try putting them in this little thing. This, because this is the coaster set I kind of have at all times. It's meant to look like a succulent, which I didn't follow a pattern for this. I freehanded it, so I could not tell you what I did. But I'm wondering, yeah, it also does it. That's so cute. All right, yeah. So I have a new coaster set and I'm very happy with that. Again, I'll put the link in the description for this pattern if you guys want to try it. Let me know how it turns out. This yarn that I used is Loops and Thread, Impeccable Acrylic, in color Guacamole. That's not very culturally appropriate. Yeah, and then I used a 5mm hook, which is what they suggested on the thing. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I just wanted to make some coasters with you. I hope that if you're watching this after St. Patrick's Day, which you absolutely will because it's coming out on the 18th, hope you had a good St. Patrick's Day. Hope you're not feeling too rough today. Proud of you. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Come hang out. I do crochet stuff every now and then. I'm working on a temperature snake instead of a temperature blanket, so there'll be an update for that soon. And there's already a video up back in January. Come hang out. Let me know what you're up to in the comments. Let me know what crafts you're doing. Let me know if you also did St. Patrick's Day crochet. Let me know what you made. You can follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on Fable for some of my reading content. You can find out what books I'm reading. I do content about that too every now and then. Other than that, I'll see you guys next week.